Okay. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. Since you're standing, would you push those chairs over?
Push what chairs over?
Push those chairs out. Spread them out. Yeah. Do it. I dare you.
Dare me what?
Just spread them out. Chairs. Yes. This one too. That's good. I'm gonna sit there in a minute. I'm exhausted. My feet are exhausted. I'm not really that tired. I'm awake. You want some more of this before you... Look at you. What was that? Was that outside?
No, that was your laptop. That's why that white box popped up. Well, this is embarrassing.
You like that?
No, it's stupid.
What do you...
It is.
The people who make Firefox are fun. And they do fun things.
Okay, well that is just silliness and dumb.
It's free, open source software. The guys are volunteers. They're off
Well, good for them. I'm sure they are millionaires.
No, they're not. That's why. No. What's wrong with you?
I'm tired.
Go away.
I'm in an on mood.
Jeez.
I want to fight.
Alright, let's duke it out. I'll use my robot. Do it. Ow! That hurt you. You hit the bone. Like the shins. I'm gonna kick your shins. I'm gonna kick your shins. You see this? Beating me up. Okay, stop. Do you want this?
No, I would just rather have my honey.
What do you want?
A time issue.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Alright, come sit down. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Looks like a nest of messiness.
A nest of messingness. Wow, that was... I'm gonna have to record that again. A nest of messingness. It's pretty good. Might even think about using it somewhere like, I don't know, Farfanugan. Oh, they are talking to me, see? Flash, 100-dart yash. 100-dart yash? Sounds like we both need sleep.
Yes.
Hey, can you hear my audio? And if you can hear my audio, does it sound like my computer running? Like the fan? I had this problem a while back with these earbuds. What are we gonna play? We can't play dice. Oh, we can play dice.
Sparkle.
Let's play dice. Well, we could play Farkle, actually. We have as many dice as we want. I get a 1. See?
How do you do that?
I can roll 6 dice, and then we can play Farkle. We could play Farkle all we want. Does it sound like computer running in the background, though? Like a fan noise? Or is it pretty clear? Farkle! Alright. Listen how quiet this is. It's squealing though, you hear it squealing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Missed those. Very low. That might be... Ooh, that sounds neat. That sounds neater. That's even better. Recording devices. Microphone. Levels. Let's do a listen. Hello. Hello. Yeah. I think it's messed up. I'm gonna unplug it. Try it again. This microphone doesn't seem to work right. Oh, it's this one. That's why. Set as
It's the
default
user.
device. Disable. Oh, I guess. Hello. 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 Ooh. 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 All bad. All very bad. What the heck just happened? It went ballistic, I tell you. That's what happened. We can hear you fine. Hold on, let me look. Hello. 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 But I'm gonna whisper like this. That's probably too loud. Just see if it sounds bad. Man, that thing crashed. Did you see that? That's bad news bears. That's alright. Ouch. I'm gonna set the motors at 1500, and I'm gonna set them to 16 microstepping. And restart. That mouse click is probably loud. Go tend. Flash, flash, 100-yard dash. Okay. Alright, so the goal for today, I can hear the fan, but now I need to whisper. I can't adjust the volume here. Sometimes there's something really funny. Oh, you know what? Let me try something. Oh wow, that's loud. Hello. 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 Some really loud humming noises. Ah, that's better. That's better. That's better. Noise suppression. Oh. Look at that. Noise suppression. Wow. Acoustic echo cancellation. Apply. Hello. 1, 2. Take that back off. Beam forming. Hello. Hello. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello. I think that sounds amazing. Let me turn off the listen and see if it stops echoing. I cannot hear it now though, so you have to tell me if it echoes. I don't plan on talking much anyway. Okay, so it did a calibration. Let me pull up the screen anyway. I guess it doesn't, you can't really see what's going on anyway, but I'll just do it anyway. Okay, so let's do this. I want to be able to see both. Alright, so I want to connect. I want to upload. This one. Okay, so we need to set the printer height. I need to still know if the thing goes ballistic, so let's do an M665 space H300. And this will set it really high so it doesn't crash. Hope it doesn't crash. Okay, now I'm going to try to run it. Hopefully it doesn't go ballistic. It bounces for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Oh, it's because of the pause command. That's okay though. So what it's doing is going on to all the X, Y, and Z positions. I programmed this in. It's going to go 4 times, I think, or 3 times to each one. I'm going to move the speed up. And then on the last one, okay, now it's ready to start printing. And then it will run until it gets to the, I'm going to put this up. It will run until it gets to the middle of the, what it thinks the middle of the board is. So I want to see if I can get some clamps on this board. It doesn't appear I'm going to have an easy time clamping this. So I don't have any room to put a clamp in there. I mean, I do have actually some clamps, but they're too tall. I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna see if I can find some clamps. I'll be right back. I found some. Yeah. I found some spring clamps that are crazy strong. They will work perfectly. Just enough room to get under there. Yeah, Steve, but if I heat the plate and I use magnets, it's probably not a good idea. So I am always going to stay away from using magnets on my heat plate. They'll probably be fine at even 110 degrees Celsius, which I get up to sometimes. I've seen other bigger printers use magnets, but they probably use Alnicos because they stay at a higher temperature longer. Whoa, did it not pause halfway through? Something ain't right. Well, actually, maybe the bar isn't right. It should go up to 300. Did it go up to 300 and come back down? Or did it go up 300 and come back down, I should say. Oh yeah. See, something's not right. Okay. Okay, here's my pause. Ooh. That's okay. It won't do that when I have it lower. We'll pretend like it didn't happen. So now it's going to calibrate again. And I think it does that twice. Alright, and now it's going to run the second half. So now, while this is running, again, I'm going to get some cardboard. I want to put it in my circuit board holder. Found some cardstock. It has limit switches, Steve, but for whatever reason, it sort of like overrides it and then crashes. But that's okay. Did you guys see my newest video I just posted earlier? I found some cardstock, a little bit thicker than paper. Not as thick as my circuit board, but that's fine. So I'm gonna make another paper circuit board and cut it out. Goes so fast. Okay. I got my sides working good. Clean the part, lube the primary, check the secondary, put it back together. Your side by side working very good. Your motorcycle? Side cart? What are you talking about? Alright. So now we have a paper cardboard cutout. Yeah. Fits in there pretty good. I am gonna tape it down. Actually, I don't even have to. Staying in there pretty good. Okay, so I think we're ready. We're gonna do a real test run, so we need to go. Oh. Why is it only... Oops. Oh, there, I had to make it bigger to get to the 100. Alright, we need to put in like, I'm gonna put in 460. I know it's gonna be close. It's too fast. I need to make this fit better though, don't I? Okay, so that's, we're gonna go, that's 1090. 1090, so let's go. $10.90, and then I need to add 1, right? Make it taller. And then subtract that by the 460 I put in. I end up with 448.1. So we're going to put in 448.1. Now it will be oh, that thing, the one you bought off offline. I remember you telling me that now. Uh-oh, didn't put enough 4s in. Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. So I need to add. Actually, I need to subtract. I get so confused because it's a positive number when going up, and so to make it lower, I need to make it more. So I need to go with 450.1. That's too higher. Yeah, that thing looks fun, Steve. Okay, we are ready to test this file. You want a close-up? Probably. I'll get you a close-up. At least something better than where you are. I'll move this in a little bit, but now I'm going to put you right there. I'm sure that's a terrible angle, but I have to get this lined up. So the idea is that I run a G code, and during that G code, I'm going to align up my pen with the holes in the board. So the first thing I want to do is tape the paper down because it looks like it's trying to move around a little bit. The paper's a tiny bit too long. It's trying to bow up on me. That's okay. I should cut it. It's okay though. It'll be fine. Because I know it's going to be lined up. It's just a matter of if it's going to be right. Now we're going to go and print. Actually, I'm going to home it. Now I'm going to go to You know what I should change before I... Oh, I can't. And if I change it, I gotta... Oh, that's okay. I'll do it anyway. No. We'll just try it. I was going to change the timeout. I should just change it. Okay, so I'm gonna change the timeout current to only 80%, and we're gonna have to recalibrate it. So I'll do a calibration, because if I let it sit for a long period of time, like not very long at all, the motor drivers they go down, and if they do that, it may not hold its position accurately. So I kind of rather, for this method anyway, I'd rather not that happen at all. So we will do this. And I got clamps, so that's so much easier than taping. Everything about this is smarter. I got new electronics. I didn't tell you this. I put the new electronics on this. So I'm running the Duet Wi-Fi now on this, and then it didn't give me that error and all the stupid fiddly things I kept having problems with. It all those sort of went away. I have probably firmware upgrade and everything, but okay. Now it's calibrated. Now let's go ahead and stick in the same height. And let's go ahead and check that height. That height looks fine. So now we're going to run this G-code. See how much smarter everything got? So much better. And I got clamps, be so much easier. This one. And let's go to print. And hopefully it doesn't go down too far and hit that thing. Okay, good. Oh, it kind of needs to go down lower than that. This was something I was wondering. So we went down to 4. But we actually need to go down to... What's that? That is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite the G-code. So everything here needs to be 2. I wasn't for sure. I was guessing at this number, so we'll go ahead and fix it. Now I got to go down to line 1400. So what I did is I added both of the runs to the same file. So now I never have to home it, and I know for a fact that it's going to be right. So let's save that. Let's trash this. What the heck happened? Why can't I upload G-code? definitely writing. Okay. Why you no let me upload? Very strange. Oh, it's probably because it thinks it's running. Cancel. There we go. That's why. It let me delete it though. That's funny. I wonder if I delete a file while it's running if it crashes. Alright, so no worries. So now we're gonna go print. Yes. And now it should go down almost to where it touches like I just showed you. How is that camera angle anyway? Well, it's not bad. Oh, why didn't it drop? Let's cancel this. Oh, I probably know why. Delete. This probably didn't save. Oh, maybe it did. Saved as a text. I'm gonna say save, and it's gonna say replace. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna upload that file again. And this one's gonna be right. Now it should be almost. Okay. Oh, it still didn't go down. The freaking crap. Did I miss the first one? Well, it's way up here. I missed the first one. Alright, no worries. Let's just go to the second one. That's better. So if I can try to hold this. Yeah, that did not work. It's spinning right in the middle. This is why I do this a bunch of times. Okay. So we're going to go there. Alright, we're going to attempt to hold this right here. Yeah, this is a bit tricky, but it's fine. It's the whole reason I'm running this code. That's actually not bad at all. Alright, try that. So I probably need to pick two, like the center ones, and get it lined up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clamp this. Oh wow, okay. Clamps move it. Alright. I got a bunch more and I can always restart this. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and clamp this one as well. And then it's going to do it again. Technically it needs to go down a tiny bit. But I'm just going to run it in 2 more times here. Yeah, I guess it is actually twisted a little bit. Let's see if it lines back up to the first dot. It's pretty well lined up though. So I think it's better to line it up to just 2 of them and not all 4 of them. Those clamps really hold. Okay. Oh, I missed that one too apparently. That one was high. See, that one's not quite right. But those are lined up, so let's put the other clamps on it. That sucker ain't moving. These are some serious clamps. My neighbor gave them to me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's not like it's about as perfect as it's gonna get. That one's a little off, but I don't know why. All right, you ready to run this thing? Can you guys hear how much quieter the printer is? There's a vibration, but I think it's the pen. It's just the ink pen. Alright, now I'll get you guys a better angle. Try anyway. Let me find something to set aside. Maybe my power supplies. Too much light on that side, huh? Whoops, I just bumped that thing. See if I can bump the. Whoops. Huh. There we go. Oh well, it's good enough. I sure love watching this run. I mean, I know it's just drawing something right now, but it just looks so good. It's cool to see a thing that I built make such perfect things. I think that's why I like it. Okay, I'm gonna bump this to 200%. The camera's rocking over there. Why is that not sitting flat? Oh, it's falling off. I guess that makes sense. My wife drank half my coffee, which is fine, but it's so funny to actually see it go down and draw a circle. By the way, this is it, guys. this should be perfect. So hopefully this drawing turns out as perfect as it can. I mean, look how small it's writing there. RWG OSD, it's so tiny. So much fun to watch. Bye, Electro. Alrighty, so now it won't crash. Perfect. Now it thinks it's waiting for me to flip it. So we will do just that. We will pretend like it's a real circuit board and we will flip it. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to check center again. So it's going to run 2 times, I think. Should be perfect. This is just so if I bump it, I can tell I bumped it. And see, the whole thing's a little off, but not as much as what I was off that one day. I was trying to make that board. Very frustrating that day. Alright, you ready? I can't tell yet. I'll know in a second. It's hard to see through that paper. It's a little thicker than the others. It looks spot on though. From the... once it goes on the outside, I can tell. I can't see the inside. Oh yeah, I think it's right. I think it's right. I really think it's right. And oh yeah. Oh, it's like spot on, I think. I also sharpened my bit. So boo. I also sharpened my bit on my scraper. Alright, let this run. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's hope this comes off this printer good. Because although one corner is lined up, it doesn't mean the whole circuit board's lined up. We still have to let the whole thing run. What time is it? Wow, I might get done before 11 o'clock. Now those small holes right there are going to be the ones that really show me if it's off. I think it's spot on. I should have tested it with paper last time and I didn't because I'm an idiot. I tested it every other time except for the last time I did it, and I was frustrated, had so many problems, so I should have just quit, but yeah, it's really hard to tell. I can see through the paper like barely, but not very well. Oh yeah, that looks like it's right. It's so fun to watch it go. It's crazy. Does that look like it's right? Oh, that looks like it's off a tiny little bit. I might have to run another. I kind of want to make sure it's right. And I think my paper doesn't fit in there that tight. Oh, I was in a rush, alright, Steve. Ugh, it was just bad. I should have just quit. I was in a hurry, but I've been in a hurry for 3 weeks. I think I was just getting frustrated with it, doing things, and I did some studying. I looked at a few things. I changed the hardware. This is new firmware. This is new hardware and firmware. Spent the time calibrating it. Spent the time learning about a few things I should have already known and I didn't, like setting Z-eyes and just like little stuff that is different from other printers or from other hardware that I'm used to. But not anymore, man. I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Oh, it goes so fast. I think we're good, but I'm gonna probably run another paper one because I think the whole the whole board is turned a little bit. I still need to really set the hardware a little more by hand. It actually needs to be better than it is. That was my first mistake. So that's what I need to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, this bottom side's a little off, but I think that's due to the... Man, that looks so good. I think that's due to the paper. It is a little off. It's like a rotational. It needs to go... It needs to have... does it? How does that work? It's like really perfect there, but then like these holes aren't in the same spot. I just wonder how many things that could be wrong with that. Right there. What is going on?
Mhm.
Oh, don't. Don't handle it. You gotta hold it like this.
It's purple.
Well, it's blue.
No, it's purple.
I'm trying not to rub it off. Being very careful. Not to rub it off. It's a little off this a little bit. I'm trying to think. If it's this way, then it's that way. And if I flip it, it shows it off that way. So it needs to go this way. And it also needs to go this way. So that means it needs to be turned a little bit. I don't know if I can turn it. These are nice, cool. Little. It's still too thin, but it's like much better than paper. But I can still see through it. Because if I think it was like cardboard, I wouldn't be able to see through it. I have to like poke holes in it, and then that would just be bad. You gonna go watch the show? Yeah. Are you gonna paint again? No. Oh, so it's like it'll be midnight, right? Oh. All right. Okay, so I want to try actually to remove this. I want to just bump the bottom. The top is like okay. So let's try. Moving the whole thing really bad. Oh well, let's run our code again. We will run another paper one. I can't see that one. So that one thinks it needs to come about there. That one needs to go. Wow, that one's like way off. About there. Okay, so rotational, it needed to go that way. So I tried to get this thing like right earlier, but let's try that. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. And that one's actually off. Let's just try clamping this one. It sure is tedious, all because of a silly double-sided circuit board. See, that one's like perfect. And this one's actually, technically, it's off a tiny bit. Oh, wow. Those clamps are really holding. I mean, they look good. Those actually look perfect, but those look off. Alright, paper time. Let's cut another one. Oh, sorry. And you gotta remember my cardboard isn't perfect either. My paper here. See, it's actually sloppy in there. And the circuit board is kind of the same way. It's actually got like a tiny bit of movement. Which isn't helpful when you're trying to run such a precise thing. Okay. Oh yeah, I did both sides, Steve. My other camera doesn't do good in low light, but it would be worth getting a better time lapse of this. I have like 3 tries of video footage to use, and I think I'm just gonna piece it all together and make it work with a voiceover. Or I could just cut everything out and just show the make a quick introduction of how much trouble I had, and then make a short video with just the quick steps. Boom, 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 boom. 10 minutes. There's your circuit boards. Actually get a little detail in there, but not kill it like I tend to do sometimes. I think this is going to be fine though. I feel very tired. Well, it just hit me while I was sitting here. I'm going to see if I can still get you a better camera angle. Yeah, I could just use this live stream, huh? I could just upload the live stream directly. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, if you get higher though, well, the camera's gonna hit the. If you get any higher, Steve, you won't really be able to see. Well, actually, you will. Let me try this. Oh, Mama must have got on the internet. It's cutting out. Yeah, but well, I guess I could just use this. And then voice over it. Alright. So it thinks it's happy. And this paper fits a little sloppy. The other one was a little too tight, so it might be off because of that. The thing is, my circuit board actually fits a little sloppy, so I need to put in a small space there. It might hit my camera though. That's alright if it does. It's fine. We'll know right about now. It's close. There we go. Oh, one more. If you have to start again when you do the other side. Huh? Them words coming out of your mouth? I could not hear them. It's funny, the printer thinks it's done. And that's because I copied and pasted the G-code files together and edited them, and I confused it. There's a lot of comments that this software actually reads that I did not know. Even though they're comments, the software still reads them. And it uses it for other purposes, like displaying the percentage there, which is now 100%. And still running. It's not too big of a deal, Steve, on the live stream thing. I could edit the live stream, but I should have recorded it because it's higher definition if I recorded it locally. Isn't it fun watching this thing run? It's so cool to watch it go. For whatever reason, this G-code doesn't jump all over the place. It stays pretty well next closest path. But the first file kind of jumps all over the place. I don't know why it does that. Those little circles. So if this whole thing is shifted, it's probably due to the paper not being the right size. Let me try cutting another one in case this one's off. If this one's off, then I'll do another. So I really can't afford to waste another circuit board. 'Cause I'm still not sure if that other one's even gonna work. it may have pits and valleys in it that I can't fix. I don't know. How's my audio now anyway? Better? You heard from Ken yet? Is his mom okay? Or doing better or anything? I haven't heard anything from him. Alright, let's see if that one's any better. I turned off the noise suppression, or turned on the noise suppression. Made a huge difference. I wonder if I put a really thin piece of tape on the edge of the circuit board, if that'll be enough spacer. Oh, that thing slams up there. Well, Steve, the holder here is designed to hold the circuit board in the same place, so that's the whole purpose of this notched out thing. Yeah, so that one looks like it's a little bit off. Actually, it looks worse. So it's actually the bottom. The top looks really good. It's like the whole thing needs to move that way, which will also move it that way. So now this top corner up here is like perfect. But the whole bottom needs to go that way. So let's try something. Let's try this. Actually, I kind of want to see how much slop is in the circuit board while I got it out. It's like so small. It's almost nothing. I milled it perfect, but I didn't have a circuit board to test the day I was making it, so kind of is what it is. So let's try something here. This needs to go that way. So let's print this again. This time I'm gonna look really close. Yeah, see, that one's actually off a tiny little bit. That one's off a tiny little bit. That one's also off a tiny little bit. This one is like spot on. Nope, it's actually shifted and it needs to go more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and not listen to my paper, but actually try to line this up better instead. And because maybe my paper's off. Maybe I'm confused on which direction it needs to go. So now we lined this one up. It's like exactly right. Alright, do it again. I understand that one's off a little. That one's off a little. But those are spot on. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this fits better. Oh, Did you hear that? Oh, this one fits like super tight. There's like no play in this one, so basically if this one isn't right, then we know for sure we can adjust it. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, breaking out the Doritos. Munchies, hungry. Are we there yet? Steve left. Maybe his internet quit. You have a friend that's not far from me? Alright. So we flip it. And hopefully it fits just as tight this way as it did that way. It seems to. So this is about as perfect as it's gonna get. This paper fits really well. Alright. Kimberly, what's going on? What's happening? Eight, 9, 8. I think it's 818 here. Oh wait, no, that's area code. I was thinking about telephone code. What's the town? I gotta get a drink. Why isn't she on the chat? There's Kimberly. Kimberly, we're talking about you. Wondering where you're at. Apparently you're close to me. Nice of you to join us. I am always somewhere. Bay City, Miami. Am I? Wait. Michigan? Ooh, that sounds terrible. I think Shelly doesn't know. I moved to California. I used to live in Indiana. Oh, I think we nailed it. I think we got this one right. It's about as it's still kind of off, but some of these lines are almost perfect. Most importantly, the little holes are like perfect, so I think we're good. I think I'm gonna call it. Let's do a real board. Yeah, I moved to California like almost 2.5 years ago. I used to live in Evansville, Indiana, pretty well for my entire life. Which part of Indiana? Upper? Probably towards you. Okay, now it's time to do the real board. So I'm gonna take this ink pen out. And I'm gonna put in the scraper. Okay, now we need to reset the height. Okay, So we need to reset our height. The tip of this thing should be crazy sharp. So I kind of want to get let me go get that other test board. Oh, that's cool. They helped you. All right, so let's test this out. I'm gonna go down. All right, there's a circle. So that's 5.1. So we're 5 millimeters up. Let's go over. Oops. Okay, so now we're gonna go down one more. That's a little bit tighter. Oh yeah, look at that scratch. Okay. I'm gonna go up 0.5. That's a good scratch right there. So we're at 4.6. 4.6. Let's see. So we're at 450. I said 4.6, right? So 450 plus 4.6, and then add 1. 455.6. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to you right now. I must not mess this up, but I'll read the comments once I start getting this running. We're exactly 10 off. Did I miscalculate? Oh, no I didn't. Wait. Oh well. Let's just I'm 10 off. Try this again. Okay, so we're at 5.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, so let's try going here, and we're gonna go down 1, trying to go. Or that's not enough. So we need to go one more. Somehow I messed that up for a while. One, two, three. So down, up one. Yeah, okay, go home. That's a pretty good scratch. I think I'm gonna do 6. Should I do one more? Let's just go up to like 9. Okay, with no circuit board, let's run this real quick. I want to make sure my pin is all okay. Now, see, that seems to be off a little bit. It homes so fast. Let me... Oh, that's in the main G code though. Ooh. That's not good. Hold on. Why doesn't the macro work? Oh, that's E motors off. Oh well, let's just home it. There we go. Saved it. I accidentally hit the 100 and it like tried to crash. So earlier I lined it up, and I think I need to realign it, because maybe moving the pen actually changed this. Let me realign this to see. Can't trust the pen being square. I have to realign this to trust that my little stabber here is in the middle, not the pen, because it might have moved. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. This is like the big moment I've been wasting so much time on. So I want to make sure it's right. I'll go back and read the chat though while this is running. It's so hard to see, but I think it's lined up. Yeah, it looks good. Alright. I am going to tape the circuit board with new tape. Actually, I'm going to cancel this print. I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to tape this board down first. Let's see, this way. Alright, the moment of truth is about to begin. Let's see, this prints this way. So I can put a really big piece of tape on this corner. Alright, now we're going to do the alignment. The big moment is about to start. Oh. Okay, that looks like it's still accurate. That looks like it's pretty well accurate. Oh, those look really good. Alright, I'm gonna run it. You ready? Big breath. And I'm gonna put this on 100%, not 200. And here we go. Oh yeah. Scraper is definitely sharp now. See how your video looks. Oh, you can see it alright. Alright, you guys are just talking over here. Yeah, that's a bit far away. Okie dokie. Let's roll some dice. I'm gonna shine my flashlight and see if the light on here is good or bad. It's kind of good. Actually, that's not bad, huh? I'm gonna turn the monitor capture off for now. That scraper is definitely sharp. Alright, I'm gonna go get some hot water for my etching solution. Alright, this camera stand is too dull. Maybe I can put it on a chair. Zoom it in. Happens to be higher. Alright, that's one side. I'm gonna try to film the other side. Get my camera high enough. Okay. Alright. Now the camera's rolling. Let's flip this bad boy over. Seems like the tape's not sticking to the ink, which is good. Maybe let it dry longer, it's better. It's been drying for like days. Alright, flip it over. Alright. There goes nothing. Oh wow. Why is that camera so shaky? Maybe it moved. Alright, resume. Gotta check 0. Sure nothing moved. Those look perfect. A few more here. Alright. Hope it works. Seems my camera is not really picking it up very well. Must be the angle of the reflection. Yahtzee. Play some Farkle. Farkle's a lot of fun. Look it up. Very fun game. Very fun game. Definitely scraping it. Oh, bad question, Russ. Is the worst speller. Farkle. F-A-R-K-L-E. Oh, I sure hope this is lined up. Chatting to a friend in Texas. Well, bring him on over. Chatting on the phone. Him, her, whoever it is. Bring him over. Uh-oh, the light went off. Probably overheated. It was on my phone. We're almost there. Dyden! Steve! Yeah, you guys can come hang out in this chat anytime you want, by the way. It's open all the time. I do all sorts of things live and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I'm making circuit boards, Dyden. And this is it. This is the final version. I've worked almost a month and a week or something like that making this thing. Failure after failure, problem after problem, frustration after frustration, and I finally, this is the final version. If this don't work, boy, I've got problems. Yeah, this is copper-coated permanent marker. And it is almost done. It's so silent. Yay! We're finished. Alright, before I do anything else, look at that. Etched with a sharp, sharp point. Now it's time to dump it in the solution. I'm also finishing my video, so now I can start actually recording good videos. So let me move this other camera. Make sure it's the right size and fix the I sure hope it's in the right spot. Alright, let's put you over here so you can see what's going on. I did the engraver. Did you watch that video? Probably not. It was on a live stream. The problem with the engraver is it's got to be the right depth. And I'm cutting really fine traces. Alright, I think it looks okay. Kind of looks like there's spots that have ink in them, which could potentially be a problem. But I think it'll be fine. Alright, let me get this camera. Alright, so here it is. The only issue I see is you can kind of see how the copper lines fade and come back and fade and come out. That's due to the ink being pushed into the groove. You can kind of see that on here. I'm not sure if that's going to make a huge difference or if the ink is now thin there or if it's loose. Honestly, I don't know. I sharpened my scraper hoping that would take care of the problem, but there's probably ink on that scraper. But anyway, so here's what I got set up. I've got my sulfuric acid, I think it is. I can't remember. Anyway, it's the stuff from where's this from? Old stuff. This is from Radio Shack. Anyway, I've got some forks sitting on the bottom so that I can fill this up with hot water and I can get this stuff pretty hot because it works a lot better when it's warm. So we're going to dip it in here and we're going to give it about 20 minutes. We're going to take it off and we're going to rinse it. So let's hope it works. Need to get something to poke it in there. Get under. In you go. Alright. Starting the timer, 20 minutes. Although I'm not actually starting the timer, am I? Let me start it. Okay. Now we wait. It's a great idea. The other reason to get a 3D printer. Populated some circuit boards. Where's your gloves, Russ? Actually, it's not sulfuric, it's something else. This is Radio Shack. This is fluoric chloride. It's different. This is what I always use. It's not too strong where it like kill you. Okay. Well, you guys can come into this chat room anytime you want and hang out. I'm gonna go get something that I can get in there and get that circuit board out with when I'm ready. I really hope the ink isn't down in those grooves, because if it is, I'm screwed. I have to do this whole thing over. I do not want to do that. Well, let's get a screwdriver or screw something. Yeah, you can touch this stuff with your hands. It won't hurt you. Didn't see any falling on the video. Do you have a how-to on the entire process? Steve disappeared. See, I tested this whole thing with the I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop talking. Oh yeah. I seen that. Oh, that looks really good, yeah. Looks really, really good. Who's leaving? Who hanging? We're waiting 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna actually take this out in 10 minutes. I'm afraid because I got it so hot it's gonna eat it really fast. Last time it wasn't this hot. It's pretty hot now. Oh, I did lose my train of thought, man. Just lost it. Lost my train. I lost the train. I lost my thought. I lost it all. Alright, I just kind of want to see what it looks like. This is old etchant solution too, so looks like it's still, I can still see copper. It's getting into the copper. So we'll give it some more time. Oh man. So much work this stuff. It's almost a new day. Oh crap. I gotta hurry up. More Doritos. How's your day off anyway? Did you enjoy your time? I can't wait to see you when you come. Who else is going to be with you? Who is the whole family? You got 2 kids or 1 and the wife? Oh, you had 2. He keeps popping in and out, but he hasn't said nothing. 5 and 10. How long are you going to be in town? You need like a place to stay? We got a hotel. What hotel are you staying in? I guess what town? Alright, let's see where we're at. It's really hard to tell. It looks like it's starting to eat through the top side of the marker. Where are we at? We're at 6 months. Let's just take it out and rinse it and see if it's... see if I can see through the board or what. I don't want to wait too long. I can't tell. I think I'm gonna rinse it.
I think it needs to cool time. I'm starting to be able to see through it, but I rinsed it, so now I got it all wet. Should probably let it dry. Actually, it looks pretty good. Actually, it almost looks like it's all good, but not this side. This side needs a little more time. Let it air dry. If I dab it, the ink wants to come off, so I need to just let it dry. I don't know what will happen if I put it back in there. Wet. Probably nothing. Probably would be fine, but if it's in those cracks for some reason it goes stupid, that would be bad. That liquid, this stuff falls right in those cracks. You can't look at it unless you rinse it. This side just needs a little bit more. It's starting to eat the rest of it away. Let's just give it a little bit more then. I think 20 minutes is about right. My water's still pretty hot. The bad thing is, I already had the scratches in this board, and I think it might be causing me some issues. Might be cutting into my other traces. And we'll give it the rest of the time.
the ink isn't really holding up as good as I'd hope. It did on some of my other tests, but I need to get some different ink. I just use permanent marker, but it's good, but it starts to eat away if it's not perfect, and you can't put it on perfect because it wipes off when you try to put more on. You can't find a single cable which is holding you back. Like a special cable, probably a proprietary cable or something, not a normal one, huh? Alright, I'm looking to see how much that bamboo flooring might cost. $5 to $7 a square foot. About $200 to do the floor in there. 200 to 400. Not a bad find. If you guys haven't seen my latest video, that's what I'm talking about. One more minute. This would have worked faster if I had the new etchant solution, which may have also not eaten away my coating as fast. Last time I did 30 minutes. I think that was too much, and this time it's hotter, which makes it go even faster, so I'll stick with 20 and hope it's about right. I think it was getting pretty close that last time. Okay, 20 minutes is about up. I actually ended up taking it out at 15 or 15 and washed it and see what it looked like. It needed some more, so let's go ahead and take it out now and try that again. So it's starting to eat away some of the marker, and also I also had already etched and resanded, or scraped and resanded this board, so those go in opposite directions as these traces, so that might cause a serious problem. Traces might be eaten into. Alright, let's go rinse this off. Alright, I'll be right back. Bring the camera with me this time. Actually, I can kind of see through this. Let's take a look. Oh, it's really good, I think. That side does. This side is the side that needed to be done. Oh, I can see scrapes all the way through it. Booger. Oh well, let's just go rinse this off. Okay, I'm going to show the camera. Then I'm going to go wash everything else off. So here's the board. You can't see much right now, but if I go back here with the light, look at that. So can't see really much of anything, but boom, those traces are cut. And here you can see those lines I was talking about. Those lines are going the other direction. They look like they've cut completely into the trace, which means that trace is junk, which means this board is junk. So I used old etchant solution. If I used new, maybe it would etch the copper faster and not quite as much of the, actually you can see how it tried to eat into the other trace that I did. So no worries, I've got another board, but I'm going to have to save that for another day. But at the moment, let's go clean this off. Alright, I'm going outside to rinse this. I'll be back. And then I'll show you the board. Okay, guys, you want to see this? Let me show you. So one side of the board etched a lot faster than the other. I don't know why, or something else happened, I'm not sure, but this is what we got. So here you can't even really see anything. This side you can see it a little bit. Let's see if this thing will focus. Maybe I don't have autofocus on. Oh no, I do. Maybe I just need to wait. Okay, so let me show you under a light. Ready for this? Ta-da! This camera will focus close. There you go. So look how fine those traces are. Look how small those holes are right there. Now if I flip it, you can see the cross marks right there. See those cross marks? All those cross marks is a break in the circuit. But to be honest with you, this board might be worth repairing. I am really tired of running this board and it failing on me. Actually, it's just my fault, but actually all of those look like they're broke right there. That's no good. They are. See, I already etched this board once on the scribe, and so it already had indentions, and so that's okay. The good news is that it's like, it's hard to tell, but it looks like it's lined up. Yeah, it's lined up. So I'll go ahead and drill this board just to prove that it's lined up and that it's going to work really well. And then I've got a brand new board here. I will do this one more time. Other than that, I'm going to bed now. It's midnight. Nah, laser would be fine, I guess, too, but I mean, this works, by the way. It's just that this board has already been used previously. So if, like, this side did not, and it turned out just perfect. I mean, this side's like crazy precise. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you another day.